Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm gonna show you how to use Adobe Fresco's drawing tools. Working in layers allows you to make changes to one section of your work without affecting the others. This gives you plenty of control to get your projects looking just the way you want them to. This layer button opens and closes the layer tab. The plus icon allows you to add layers to your project. Layers are selected simply by tapping them. Notice that a layer has a blue outline when it's selected. You can move layers around simply by tapping on them and dragging them to a new location. Similarly, you can combine layers into layer group by dragging one layer onto another layer. You can ungroup layers simply by tapping on a layer group and then selecting ungroup layers. You can make a layer or a layer group invisible by selecting it and then tapping on the eye icon. To make it visible again, tap the eye icon once more. While a layer is selected, you can view additional options for the specific layer by tapping on the ellipsis button. Here are all of the options made available to you via the ellipsis button and what they do. Add layer, hide layer, clear layer, delete layer, duplicate layer, copy layer, cut layer, create empty mask, mask layer contents, lock transparency, lock layer, and merge down. There are several shortcuts built into Adobe Fresco to make drawing and painting more convenient. Here are the most important ones and what they do. Touch shortcuts. The circle on the screen allows you to change how some tools behave quickly. For example, while pushing down on the circle with one hand and using a pixel or vector brush with the other hand, the brush temporarily becomes an eraser until you let the circle go. And the other are zoom, fit to view, rotate canvas, undo, redo, and eyedropper. You'll tap on the circle to select a color, and you can then tap anywhere on the color wheel to get the exact hue and tone you're wanting. Notice that the program remembers the colors you've used most recently in the section below the color wheel. The eyedropper allows you to select a color already on a layer. In this image, light green is being pulled from the appear. The black half circle represents the color I had previously selected. The fill tool allows you to make an entire layer one color. If used within sealed off vector lines, the fill tool will only fill inside the vector stroke. Brushes and the erasers. There are three kinds of brushes in Adobe Fresco: Pixel, Live, and Vector. Pixel brushes are basic raster brushes. Live brushes replicate the movement and flow of oils and water to look more realistic. Vector brushes are made of straight or curved lines to produce smooth strokes. These three brush tools take up the first three positions at the top of the toolbar. Note that two different types of brushes cannot be used within the same layer. If you're working with one kind of brush on a layer and then switch to a different brush, a new layer will be created. A pixel brush. If you quickly tap on this button, you'll change to this tool. Tap it again and a menu showing all of the available pixel brushes will appear. Each pixel brush creates a different effect, so you'll want to test them all out. If you star any brushes, you'll be able to view them from the Favorites tab. Live Brush. If you quickly tap on this button, you'll change to this tool. Tap it again and the menu showing all of the available live brushes will appear. Each live brushes creates a different effect, so you'll want to test them all out. If you star any brushes, you'll be able to view them from the Favorites tab. Vector Brush. If you quickly tap on this button, you'll change to this tool. Tap it again, and menu showing all of the available vector brushes will appear. Each vector brush creates a different effect toolbar, so you'll want to test them all out. If you star any brushes, you'll be able to view them from the Favorites tab. Eraser. You might not think of an eraser as a brush, but in drawing programs, it functions very similarly. If you quickly tap on this button, you'll change to this tool. Tap it again, and a menu showing all of the available eraser brushes will appear. Selection tools. There are four selection tools: lasso, quick selection, square, and circle. Saving, importing, exporting, and sharing. Adobe Fresco automatically saves your work as you go. Simply tap the home button in the upper left corner to close your file and save it to the cloud. However, if you want to save your work as a specific file type, you'll need to export your image. Now that you know all the basic tools in Adobe Fresco, you can play around with them until you get a better understanding of how they all work. This program gives you a lot of freedom to create the projects you're envisioning, whether that be with pixel brushes, live brushes, vector brushes, or a mix of all three. And that's all. I hope this video helped you guys. For more videos, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. See you again.